Morning. It's Monday, the 10th of September. And this morning, just came through me to talk about something that I'd mentioned in a previous video. The fact that, anything is possible. And what we consider possible is defined by what we've known, what our society says is possible, what our families have believed is possible, what we've brought up to believe. And it's a very limited view on what is possible. And I wanted to talk about this today because we had a very, very strong new moon yesterday, and the energies are going to be with us all week. So, you can still utilise the energy of the new moon this week. And the reason that it felt very strongly was that it landed on the 9th of September, the 9th of the 9th. Now, in numerology, the 9 number is endings, completion, the closing of one phase and making way for the new. And the 9 energy can sometimes feel, it's that death and rebirth. We get very worried about the death aspect of it. But in actual fact, we need to close things off. We need to end phases, times in our lives, projects, so that we can actually make space to allow new stuff in. So this new moon is a really powerful time to kind of let go of anything that no longer resonates with you, that you don't want to take into the next phase, whether that phase be the next month, the next year, the rest of your life, it doesn't really matter. And then allow yourself to imagine, allow yourself to release all understandings of what's possible, and really let your imagination, really let your third eye go. Get into that holodeck, get into that blank sheet of paper and just create whatever it is that you want in your life. And again, initially, the very limited views will come up because that's all we've known. Like I was saying, when you're a child, you paint the trees blue and the sky's orange and whatever you want, rainbows all over the place. And initially, your image of your future, your next month, your next year, your life, will be along the veins of what you've known before. But just allow that to flow through and then go beyond. Let yourself really open up. Allow your heart to open up. In your wildest dreams, in your wildest imaginings, if the sky could be orange and the trees could be blue, what would you have in your life? What would you create in your relationships, in your career, in your leisure, where you live, your environment, whatever? And just allow yourself to really, really open up. Now, some people create vision boards, and this is a good time to do that. But you can literally, just by setting the intention that that's what you would want in your life, that's enough. Because intention is energy, thought is energy. And the fact is that we actually create our reality all the time. But we create our reality based on the thoughts, the emotions, usually the emotions that we've suppressed and repressed and have stored up and blocked inside ourselves, but the thoughts and the emotions that we put out into the world. So if we sit here thinking, oh, well, I can't do that, and that's not possible, and oh, well, I've got to be this because my mum and my dad and my whole family have been this, well, then that's what we're going to create. If we allow ourselves to expand, what we consider is possible, what we want to see in our world, that's what we're putting out. That energy is what we're putting out. Now, of course, the minute that we turn around and stop thinking that, then we're sending the other stuff out. So, it's something that you have to really open your heart and trust in and believe in. And just be open to, really. That's all it takes, is being open to it. If we're closed off, then we stop ourselves from receiving. But if we send it out into the field and say, this is my dream life, and this is what I would want, this is what I want in my life, and I'm open to it, and then just leave it like that. and then see what comes back to you. And again, things don't have to look exactly the same way. So when we're sending our dreams out, I tend to send my dreams out in a very broad brush way. I don't create specifics. I try to keep it broad because, again, our ego, our mind, can't envision beyond a certain point, because it is limited. It's limited by everything that we've known and all the deep core beliefs that we have. Our heart can imagine all sorts of things. And if you can get to that point where you're just like imagining whatever it is that you want, then that's fantastic. But even if it's just, emotions, feelings, what do you want to feel in your life? Joy, freedom, abundance, whatever it is, just send it out. Because quite often when we send out our dreams of what we want, we make them too specific. And then when the universe gives us what we're asking for but in a different form, we don't recognise it. And we turn it away. We say, well, that's not exactly what I asked for. For example, say I wanted a new car. Instead of sending out, I want a lovely new car that meets my needs and is fuel efficient, good for the environment, whatever, comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Then that's one thing. But if I sent out, I want, an Audi, A3, I don't even know what Audis have. Say I said a specific car model, and I actually got a different car coming to me. And I looked at it and went, yeah, but you're not an Audi whatever that I asked for. And so I dismissed it. But that's the new car. That's the perfect car. It had all the fuel stuff. It had all the comfort and la la la. But I ignored it because it wasn't exactly what I asked for. So just be aware that when you are sending intentions out and you are sending, requests out, if you do, do this and actually ask the universe for, to deliver what your dreams are and stay open to it, try and keep them fairly broad, and then just be watchful. Just sit and be open and see what comes to you. Okay, I'm going to have to dash because I have a client session soon, so I'm going to leave you with that. We create our own realities. It really depends on what we're putting out into the field and what we believe is possible. So allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to be open and expand and play. Let your imagination run riot and just create the best world that you could ever imagine. All right, much love. Remember, you've got this energy for the whole of the week. So, just find a few minutes, half an hour at most, just to do this. All right, take care. Lots of love. Bye.